hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. Fuck the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die, let I know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now, hope I don't crash all amount. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. Fuck the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die, let I know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now, hope I don't crash all amount. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. Fuck the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die, let I know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crash while I'm out. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. Fuck the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. But my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry or why. Oh, I'ma cry or why. Oh, I'ma cry or why. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crash while I'm out. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. Fuck the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry or why. Oh, I'ma cry or why. Oh, I'ma cry or why. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crash while I'm out. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. Fuck the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry or why. Oh, I'ma cry or why. Oh, I'ma cry or why. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Open my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crush all them out. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. Fuck the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry or why. Oh, I'ma cry or why. Oh, I'ma cry or why. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crush all them out. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. Fuck the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry or why. Oh, I'ma cry or why. Oh, I'ma cry or why. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crush all them out. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. Fuck the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry or why. Oh, I'ma cry or why. Oh, I'ma cry or why. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. I can remember to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God enough I can remember. God enough I can remember. Call it December. Tell me to leave her alone. God enough I can remember. God enough I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crash all amount. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. Fuck the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die, let I know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God enough I can remember. God enough I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God enough I can remember. God remember. My heart is cold like December. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God enough I can remember. God enough I can remember. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God enough I can remember. God enough I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crash all amount. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. Fuck the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die, let I know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God enough I can remember. God enough I can remember. My heart is cold. Tell me, God enough I can remember. God enough I can remember.
Man, I'm not about that.
Yo, it should be going up. We got a little bit of a lag going on, everybody. What's going on, everybody? My name is Jeremy Jones, and I am back with another. This is Sold Out Wednesday, man. Y'all smash the like button, sub it to the channel if you haven't done so already. Of course, y'all know my name is Jeremy Jones, and we make content about sneakers. Very interesting topic for tonight. Definitely caught me off guard. I think I seen it flown around on Monday. But smash the like button, sign up for that Sold Out Discord if you haven't done so already. The link is pinned at the top of the chat. The live is seeming a little laggy, but we're gonna push through it anyway. Audio still should be going on. But y'all see the topic, and I'm gonna let my homie go and do his proper introductions.
Yo, what's going on, everybody, man? I hope everybody's having a great Wednesday, man. Not too much really dropping, man. I guess everybody, was still hyped from those Mac attacks. You know, besides that, we just had, the last little bit of what's, gonna be dropping to the end of December. So, I hope anything that you are trying to catch, hope you're able to get.
True. You would get any luck on the Mac attacks, or was it like out? I tried to
Nah,
go for you, but
I didn't. Yeah, of course. And that just, but you know what? And like I was saying earlier, that just goes to show, that it was all just hype, because when things drop, they sit, and when you get certain things that drop, then obviously there's gonna be that hype behind them. And like I say, these normally nobody wants the Mac attacks, but because they threw that backward swoosh on there, then here we go with them. But
Yeah,
congrats to anybody that did hit. I think I saw one or two people in the Discord that hit for them, so congrats to those people. But
yeah. I think I seen one, and then I think that not only that backward switch, but that Travis logo on there put the icing on the cake for him.
yeah, exactly. Which I can say. So, and then we're gonna get these other Mac attacks here. I think what next weekend.
We got
And
we got some coming Friday, like the yellow and white
yeah,
joint.
Friday. Yeah, those. Yeah, okay. So watch how they sit.
Oh yeah, most definitely. They try. I think Nike's idea. They try to drop these Travises on Tuesday to get everybody hyped and like, all right, cool. Well, if I can't get those, I take these then. But it don't work like that. Um,
Mm-hmm.
I did do a poll and I am sharing the screen right now. Hopefully everybody can see it. I'm gonna touch the chat in just a minute, everybody. It says, did you catch a W on the Travis Scott Nike Mac attacks? We got over 1,600 plus votes. And it looks like about 52% said they were asleep, 43% said no, and only about 5% got a W. So that lets you know how the numbers is doing right there. So I'm not sure how limited they were, but I mean, here we are. So would you chase them on the resale market is the question I got for you.
Nah, I'll leave them there. Like that 120 price point was really my only argument for them. That was really what I wanted to grab them for. Uh, you know, it was like a nice price point for I mean, I guess a decent shoe with that collab. Because they've
Yeah,
already dropped this colorway and just the regular Mac attacks, and when they dropped them, they kind of sat for a while. They eventually sold out. Then they started dropping all these other colorways up until where we are now with the Cactus Max, whatever you want to call them. And this now, like I say, then this time it sold out because they had that backward swoosh and that Mac and that Cactus Jack little logo on the back.
yeah.
So like I say, I don't know. It's just one of those things where, like I say, yeah, it would have been nice to have it, because, like I say, it was a cheap shoe with a decent design, but not worth the resale. So I'll just
I
leave it
wondered
there.
if a resale. I may look it up later in the live, but I know they were once sitting at $500. I'm curious if they're still sitting at
Nah,
500.
no. I think I checked the other day, um, and for my size, they were, I think, what, like about 250, 260,
Oh, that's
somewhere
not
in there.
too. That's not too bad. But I mean,
Yeah,
for a shoe
nah.
that's like
Considering it
paying
was
that for the
120,
Travis, the all white Travis Air Force Ones. That's like paying 250 for those. Like I can't see
yeah,
myself
yeah.
doing that. I know you got them for the retail, and they seem like everybody did that wanted them. Like,
Mm-hmm.
but yeah, I wouldn't pay no. I wouldn't pay a penny. They
Yeah,
are what was they
nah.
160?
120.
No, I'm talking about the Air Force One, the all white joints, the Utopias.
Oh, they were 160. Yeah, I think they were
Yeah,
160.
I
Yeah,
wouldn't pay a penny more than that for those. But I'm
yeah,
saying like
nah,
those ain't yeah.
yeah. But for these Cactus Max 120, those are a nice price point. And I mean, I guess 250, for that. I mean, I guess that's not too bad, but I mean, it's still. And
Still,
200 would have been an even. I think that'd be nice.
yeah, true. But tonight's topic, man, and we're gonna talk upcoming releases a little bit later. Not really much on the chopping block, if you ask me.
No.
I was surprised to see these Travis Scott like cactus joints come out. These Mac attacks. I thought it was gonna be pushed back because keep in mind we're also supposed to see a new model Travis Scott
Mhm.
coming through. What was those joints to cut the checks or whatever they were supposed to be called? We are supposed to
Yeah.
see those, but um I'm assuming those are probably going to be pushed back. I mean, we still got time, but I mean, like, we got what 2 weeks left before the new year.
I
Not,
thought the Powerpuff Girls were going to be pushed back. Honestly, I thought that
I
was for
thought that as
sure.
well.
And and like I say, but honestly though, in my opinion, it seems like they were like kind of rushed and like kind of just snuck in there. If you get what I'm saying.
Yeah,
Like they
like a
had a
last
deadline to meet.
decision.
They like had a deadline to meet, and they just snuck them in there any way they could. Like like how can we get them in there and put them in there in 3 different ways?
Right. But
So
we did get
that's how I feel about them because we got that one little promotion, which was what like the drop off, and then we got the shoes. you know.
Yeah, and then they did like the obviously the skate shops did it, but it was exclusively to DC, and then they did the shop drop back to back. But
Mhm.
salutes to the people that did catch them in the sold out
Yeah.
Discord. It seems like quite a few people at least got at least one colorway. Some people got two. I think some people say they got all three.
Mm-hmm.
But tonight's topic, man, looks like a couple of social influencers, social media influencers have been caught and or accused, and they're being sued by Nike for allegedly running an organized counterfeit tracking community or trafficking community. Apparently, they've been selling fakes, and again, this is all alleged and opinionated base. I'm literally just reading what's on the screen, but it says Nike files a lawsuit against sneaker influencers for fake sneaker empire. So salutes to Divine Photos. I see he did post that up in the Sold Out Discord whenever he asked. We're going to cover it most definitely. I did see that floating around, but I think it happened on Monday, if I'm not mistaken. So really, I just had Monday, the beginning of the week. I'm telling you, my schedule will be stacked. But we're going to touch on it tonight. One of them is actually a sneaker YouTuber. He kind of reminds me of 3 different YouTubers, or actually 2 different YouTubers that kind of they do sneaker YouTube, but they do it in their own unique way. They do it in a way such as like where pretty much just making sure we good. But yeah, they do it in a way where they show that they like sneakers, but they show that it's kind of not worth it to pay like the resale price whenever the stuff sells out. So they trying to show you an option B, so to speak. So I'm not saying they promote fake sneakers, but they let you know like what they doing. They saying make your own decision at the end of the day. And at the end of the day, it is your money no matter what. But apparently there's been more to it when it comes to this sneaker YouTuber. I'm not going to say too much on his name. Y'all know who I'm talking about. I know he had at one point over 100,000 subscribers. I think he lost his channel for like a couple months, got it back, and then now he's at 50,000 somehow. I don't know. I don't know if he's made another channel or not, but I'm going to show you what he's made on his latest comments on that. He claims he is going to fight the lawsuit. Him and another dude, I think he's just more on Instagram type of social medialism, but I don't really know for sure because y'all know I don't really be crazy in the social media like that. I just more know some YouTube side of things. But I have no dog in this fight. I have nothing against homie. I'm not here to bash him, but I don't know if the allegations are true about him, but if they are, and no, yeah. But we've seen time and time again where people said that they're going to Nike. This is not their first rodeo suing people. And I don't know if y'all know this, man. I know I'm starting a little earlier than normal, but Nike has been on a suing frenzy, right? I don't know if you ever tried to sue anybody, Dunks, but I know one thing that you know off rip, right? I guarantee you know if you sue somebody, it's going to cost money. Win, lose, or draw. And Nike's got how many lawsuits in the fire right now? You know what I mean?
Plenty.
Yeah. And I guarantee you, they attorneys is one making great money, and then they got more than one. Even if you get the best attorney to fight something like this, and Nike, I'm pretty sure they're gonna tell you, like, hey, stop it, this, that, and the third. If you trying to be the tough guy and fight it, then they let you know how the game go. I mean, keep in mind, it's still a lawsuit out there with StockX for allegedly selling fakes, So I don't, and the thing is, this fake thing, it used to be like super duper obvious back in the day. I mean, like the Jumpman used to be like weird, right? You can tell, like I remember back in the day, it used to be you could spot a fake from like I could just look over to my right. Oh, those are fake. You know what I mean? Now you can't really do that. So is Nike late to the party or are they right on time? But keep in mind also, I know you remember we covered this as well, where the former CEO, right, to the best of my knowledge, and allegedly she had, remember we covered the story where her son was doing was a part of the resale thing?
Yeah, the backdooring, right?
Yeah, the backdooring, and he would actually pull up at places and steal stuff. He had a whole like warehouse full of
Mm-hmm.
stuff. You notice once she got out of there, I mean, the new guy, I mean, he may be taking his time or maybe he's working as fast as he can, but slowly starting to clean stuff up. You know, I'm not. I'm just saying.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like he's. I mean, he looks like he ain't afraid to make the legal team work, so to speak. Versus the other
Yeah.
CEO just was like it appears to be allegedly like they were just. I have no idea what's going on, and everybody you hear the complaints and they're not even worried about it because their check is still hitting every other week. You know.
Oh yeah.
Um.
Yeah.
Yeah. So let me hit the chat real quick. Says Kwame's in the building. Says yo, what up, Kwame? Let's see. We
Nope.
got Kwame says chilling, got the night off work. Divine Photos in the building says what's good. What up, Divine?
Yo, what's
Um,
going on?
we got Deacon of Reality says fire. What's the word? Sold out family. What up? That's from
Oh,
Manny with the Kicks.
yo, what's
Appreciate
going on?
that. Y'all smash that like button as y'all come in and out. Says Manny with the Kick says um salutes to Manny from Deacon of Reality. Manny with the Kick says Kwame Divine, my guy. Deacon salute. Deacon says Kwame salute. Kwame says what's good, chat. We all in here. What up? What up? What up? What up? Appreciate y'all
Yo,
being active tonight, man. Slayer in the building says what's up, my sneaker familia, which is family in Spanish. Um, Let's see. Manu the Kick says Slayer salutes with the shaking hands. Let's see. Divine Photo says trying to get over this cold. Hope you feel better, man, because this is definitely
yes, it's that time. Yeah.
winter time is approaching, and even I got like a little bit like you know what I mean. I can feel
Mhm.
everybody just got a little congested. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Oh
There's
yeah.
just most definitely. And then if I'm not mistaken, Divine is in New York, so I know the cold don't play up there. I don't have to guess. Um, I just know. You know what I'm saying? Let's see.
Oh yeah.
Manny says, get better soon, Divine. Divine Photo says, appreciate you, Manny. So Kwame says, feel better soon, Divine. What up, player from Kwame? Divine Photo says, appreciate it, Kwame. Manu the Kick says, you already know that boy CDES or Wildin returning some UA's Air Force One lows to a Nike store and easily refunded. Shaking my head, those Nike employees didn't do their homework. I did see something like that floating around too. That was him. I didn't know he did that allegedly. I don't know, but I saw something like that floating around too. I thought that was two different stories. I didn't know he just getting ballsy with it. You know what I mean? Um, and now I remember he used to be the YouTuber that didn't show his face. There's another YouTuber like that as well, but he used to didn't show his face. He just did the voiceover joint, but now he just started showing his face on camera. I guess it was just easier than the typical stuff to how he was editing it. You know what I mean? Now you just cut the
Yeah.
camera on, do what you was doing anyway. You know. Divine Photo says, I wonder if it's those all black Kobe 4 Pro Trolls that's dropping tomorrow. I did see that. You did post that in the Discord as well. I think there's supposed to be, I guess, allegedly a shock drop tomorrow. Um, if it is those Pro Trolls, and I
Kobe
think, go ahead.
on some Kobe's.
Yeah, on some Kobe's. It's a Kobe 4 Pro Troll joints. I know they already did the reverse what am I thinking of right now? The reverse
Grinch.
Grinches, because Nike don't necessarily call them that, but I know they already did a reverse Grinches, so it's got to be those. Because I think it was Kobe doing like he had his finger over his mouth, like shushing, like it's supposed to be a shot drop tomorrow, like a hint. So, RP to Kobe though, man.
Yeah. RP to Kobe. Just don't overdo it.
True. Devon says Nike late to the party. They let the UA stuff drag out for too long. This is true. I agree. However, they saw it took them too long to catch on that what the problem was to get to the source. And I'll say this, I've heard it 100 times, and I used to kind of like disagree with the statement, but I borderline kind of see why the statement exists and why people agree with it. And I'm pretty sure you've heard this as well, Dunks. It wherever your problem is in your company or whatever your business or whatever you're trying to do, it starts with the person up. It starts with leadership. If your leadership
Mm-hmm.
is doing, and the previous leadership was letting her son do XYZ with the Nike company credit card, you know, it starts with leadership. So if she's letting him bend, it just trickles on down where she's not paying attention to nobody else. We can think of the Zeta Kick situation as well. You know, he had an inside source. Granted, I'm thankful for that situation because eventually, once he got caught up, I was able to catch some of my grails for a better deal. But with
Yeah.
all that being said, he had a lot of inventory already that a lot of us couldn't even get to begin with. Um,
Yeah. True.
we can these lawsuits go, and we can think about that. That's definitely a lawsuit as well too. That's out there. On the resale side of things. Now, this also makes me think about the resale market in general. And I'm talking the bigger sneaker resellers that are opening new stores and expanding, and their businesses appears from the surface doing so great. Um, I'm curious how they're staying afloat if a majority of the market is still with a little bit of footwork. You, at least for the shoes this year, or hell, some of the shoes from last year with a little bit of footwork, you can find all the stuff from 2022 and 2023 with that doesn't have major hype. And not all these stores are going around buying all the hype stuff, because they, you know what I mean?
Hmm.
If
Well,
you sell it,
if they were smart, they should have took what they made and transitioned into something different. Like
yeah,
transitioned it into like some other like type of business or something. But to like try to like keep it going and have and still have a stock of like of the things that's like fake and all that is like that's what's gonna get them caught up.
most definitely, most definitely.
Like
Um,
just get out when you can. When you make your money, just get out of it. Stop trying to become a mogul or whatever you want to call it.
Easier said than done, though. Not to defend them
Well,
or
not
bring,
sure. Yeah, when that that when that fast money come quick,
yeah. And
it's
I
it's
do
hard
feel
it's
like
hard to get out.
they make it easier, but necessarily some of these are in the way. I'm not gonna say any particular resales in general, but um it just overly saturated whenever you see a lot of people start to just open up storefronts because it's so easy to flip shoes. It was in
Yeah.
2020 to 2020, like early 2022, different ball
Yeah.
game now though.
Oh
Slayer
yeah.
says Nike not playing, which they're not, and it's to be honest, they should have did something like this a long time ago. I personally think this is borderline their way to deflect the how do we tell if the shoe's really real or fake, like because they still haven't come out to kind of answer the question. And
Hmm.
to be fair, I know why they won't answer the question. One, it's too big of a gray area because we're about to go. Trust me, if they put out number one, say if they put out a video or a tutorial, best way to tell how your sneakers are fake. One, that's going to give people the tools to go back and pretty much tweak their stuff. All the people who do make the fake stuff, and then people
So
like
you
me,
saying if this is if Nike does this,
is Nike does this. If they put out a tutorial how
yeah,
to check it, the source, and then one, the all the resellers who do get out of fake stuff, they're gonna go back, make sure that stuff is on there. Me, I'm probably
hmm
be in my sneaker room probably for the next 3 hours checking every last one of my shoes, even if I got it for retail. You know, like you know what I mean. It
yeah,
it would it would start up a frenzy. Is what I'm trying to get at. But Nike is not playing. They got lawsuits left and right, bro. But see, at the same time, Nike got more than one lawyer, and these influencers, social media influencers. While yes, I did see where homie says he's gonna have his attorney all over this. Yeah, but I mean, at the end of the day, even if you got the best attorney and you can fight at XYZ, Nike can push stuff off, delay stuff, push. And the thing is, attorney also they don't just charge for the case at hand; they charge for their time. I mean, the cheapest attorney I've seen they charge $250 an hour. So if they working hours on your stuff, yeah, 250. You know what I mean? And I'm not saying they don't got it. Maybe they got it, no problem. But I guarantee you're gonna feel a
well,
sting.
and you got to think when they do like this business and stuff, because majority of the time they're doing this stuff on social media, which is like most majority Instagram, which you got to think Nike has employees crawling all over Instagram, so they're gonna be following most likely shoe related shoe related topics that's going to eventually lead them to you. You know what I'm saying? So then they're gonna see,
Right.
this is a reseller guy. He has 55 pair of this shoe that's you know only been released to blah 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 and this and that. And then so obviously they're gonna they're gonna keep track of you. You know, they're gonna watch you and follow you, and they're gonna lead Nike straight to you. So you know,
Exactly.
that's something they don't really think about. You know.
Exactly. Manu the Kick says Fact Slayer. Manu the Kick says Nike want all the smoke. Bing bong. I mean, yeah, and like I said, it's been about time they take some form of action, bro. Because to be honest, if we're gonna keep it 100, the shit been out of hand for several years now. You know, it got out of hand in 2020, but at the same time, when it's kind of like a surprise attack, you know, so to speak, you got to take a minute. And then, like I said, they had to get to the source. I'm not trying to defend Nike here because it shouldn't have took them as long as it did. However, it did. Um, but let's cover the couple articles I do have up. Y'all smash that like button as y'all come in and out. My bad if the stream is a little laggy, but
I have a quick question.
Go ahead.
Why do you, or maybe it's just because that's just not something that we cover heavily. Why do you think like clothing companies don't go for counterfeits as much as say like Nike does? Do you think it's like probably way more expensive to try to fight counterfeit clothing than say shoes?
Yes. In case in point, when I was in, I'm glad you brought this up as well. When I was going for my bachelor's or whatever,
Mm-hmm.
we did like a little. It's about called like trade infringement, this and the third. I want to say like Louis Vuitton had sued a particular company for, you know how Louis Vuitton got that all over like LV print.
Yeah. I think we know the company.
Yeah, but no, it wasn't. It ain't even who you think it is. It's
Oh,
because they
okay.
didn't do it right off rip. Because you probably thinking Gucci, right?
No.
Okay, cool.
I'm,
But
I'm thinking Supreme.
no, they didn't. They didn't go after them. It was another company that like they did. I think it was like something Burke. Like it was like something like that. But they did like instead of I think it was like Doomy and Burke because they instead of doing LV, they did
Oh yeah. They had the DB. Yeah.
yeah, they did DB
Yeah.
all over. Louis Vuitton sued them and lost. So I think that's why, like, you know what I'm saying? And I'm pretty sure it wasn't cheap to fight that. But Louis Vuitton was like, yo, this is our pattern, this and a third. But I don't think they let them, you can patent your logo, but that the pattern is a different story. So
Well,
maybe
and you
when
gotta
they
think, I wonder what type of court this was in. Was it like in an American court? Was it in an Italian court? Because you
believe it
gotta
was
think.
in why, but don't quote me though.
Because well, you gotta think now. Then they have to like that would mean that Louis Vuitton had to know the American laws and all of that. You know. So like
Yeah.
I say, just going through like that type of hassle, I just don't think it's easy for them to fight a case like that. You know.
Yeah, so it wasn't easy, and I think when you see one major brand on top losing like that, it makes them think. But now, like the sneaker stuff, different category, different ball game. Um, Nikes is, I mean, like it's, I mean, I can see both sides. I can see why that's actually a valid question, um,
Yeah.
because we see a lot of, and then it's also heavenly known that it's illegal to sell fakes, right? No matter how you slice it and dice it, it's illegal to
So
sell.
they say.
Yeah, but I'm no, it's really a thing. You're and
No, no,
I
no,
know,
no. I know. Yeah, but you know, well, how
but they
illegal
get
is
it
it
get
though?
over here. It get
Yeah,
over
exactly.
here pretty easy from what it looks like. Um, it's illegal to sell counterfeit goods in general. You know what I mean? Like anything, but we see it all the time. But yeah, why most people don't take the legal action is probably because it's also a financial. You know what I'm saying? I don't care what you know, especially if you consider to be XYZ company bringing in millions. If you know you're a good attorney, you're gonna charge millions too. You know what I mean? Like or high thousands.
And what do you consider counterfeit? Because like I say, if you go to it's only what quality and is really pretty much about time. That's where value comes from. It's about the time you put into something. Because if you put time into it, then the quality is gonna be there. You know.
Yeah,
So that's where I feel like brands are basing their pricing on, because if that was the case, like I say, when you go to like your grocery store, then you would say then that's all counterfeit stuff because it's mimicking the other brand like Campbell's. and then you have like the other brands of soup that are mimicking each other. So that would be a counterfeit of each other, right?
Yeah,
So
yeah,
that's what I'm saying. You can't, like I get what all these brands are saying, and when they sue,
it's a
but
tough call,
like I
bro.
mean, yeah, that doesn't make your time any more important than their time, because they put what they felt was time and quality into what they made.
Then think about it, they're putting in front of a judge who may not know anything about any
Yeah,
of the brands. Like,
exactly. And who don't
cool,
understand that concept?
exactly. And we'll bring it back to Nike and these influencers, so to speak. Like,
Mhm.
sure, me and you like are into sneakers. We'll be like, hey, we would judge, hey, cool, boom, I see exactly what Nike talking about. But to the
Yeah,
person who's not into sneakers, holding up the two stuff and is like, now where's the fake at again? How? You know what I mean? But at the same time, it may not even go that deep, because if Nike can prove like this isn't our product, because and I'm sticking to it, and I don't know if it's true, but if they can prove like, hey, this is our inventory and numbers that we paid for, that right there is not on our list. That's not on our list. They got a million thousands of this, and we only made X amount of products, and we still say, that's where I feel like they're gonna win at with it, where they don't.
I guarantee you. I'm gonna tell you what it probably is. It's gonna be something that you can't. It's gonna be like some type of, if they like put it in something, it's like some type of color or something that it changes. You
Yeah,
know, it's like
I wouldn't be surprised, bro.
some special type of chemical that only Nike has access to.
You think
And
they
they
taking it
dip
that
it,
that,
they dip
that
the
taking it to
shoe.
that level?
Why not? They dip the shoe and then it comes out like a certain type of color. And when they dip the fake, obviously they don't have access to that chemical, so it's not gonna. So essentially, it is the same shoe, but if they dip it, and then it's not.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised. I'm not even gonna say you're wrong, because I don't. I mean, it sounds
Exactly,
good.
and that's something like I say that only Nike has access to, and we'll never see. And that's where we get the B grades from Nike too, because it doesn't pass that dye test.
Maybe, maybe on to something here, man. Um, let's see. The Slayer says there's a lot of counterfeit clothes, but mostly luxury brands like Gucci, Louis Vuitton, etc.
They
Divine
can't.
Photo says,
They'll never be able to fight that because that's coming. That's way more third party than the shoe companies.
yeah, I think Louis Vuitton gave up after that.
Because
That
anybody can get a Hanes T-shirt and put a Louis Vuitton logo on it.
Yeah, but I think it's one thing having it, but if they catch the source who's selling it, that's the
Oh
illegal
well,
part.
yeah, of course, of course.
Yeah. Let's see. Devon says fakes are everywhere. The Slayer says the high end brands is where the money is at for sure. Kwame says the fake everything. There's fake everything now. Nothing safe anymore. This is true.
Yeah, of course.
Um, so I do got the article up on the screen. Let me read through it real quick. I got several, but we'll just get through what we get through. It says Nike sues rep sneaker influencers Cedas and Nicholas Chuningberg, which I'm not sure if I'm butchering his last name. My bad, everybody, because I never heard of him, but I have heard of Cedas. Right? Okay. Again, let me clarify this. I have nothing against none of these guys. I'm just reading what's on the screen and just giving my thoughts on the situation. Again, I'm no lawyer. So everything is alleged, and I'm just reading what it is. Again, I don't have nothing against these people. Just going to clarify that. Says the market for replica sneakers has witnessed a massive surge in recent years, significantly propelled by the rising influence of platforms like TikTok and Discord. Earlier this year, our investigation into the replica sneaker scene on TikTok uncovered a flourishing company ripe with profits. This included conducting interviews with prominent content creators involved in the space. Among them was Cedas, a prominent figure in the sneaker replica space, who now finds himself in the center of a legal storm sued by Nike. Keep in mind, Nike, I don't have to double check. I know they're $1 billion company. Just keep that in mind. They got access to a lot of bread. And no matter how you
Oh,
slice it and dice it, um, some cases some cases is about who got the most bread, you know? Um,
yeah. Hold on,
yeah.
I'll be right back. Okay.
Cool. I'm gonna read through the rest of this article. Cedas, whose real name is Eben Fox or Eben Fox. Hopefully, I'm reading the name correctly, and if I'm not, y'all forgive the kid. It says Eben Fox and Nicholas Thunberg, the founder of the fashion brand Divide the Youth. Okay, so that's the name of the brand. I never even heard of before. Have both been named in a separate but interconnected lawsuit by Nike. These cases were first reported by the Zook Courts, owner of the sneaker Legal. Okay, yeah, I did remember seeing that actually. But I'm glad this article is actually covering everything real quick. And I think Dunks had to step away for just a second, but I'm gonna continue to push on real quick. When Dunks comes back on, he'll should just be able to hop back in. Y'all just let me know if the kid freezes or anything like that. But it says Nike has initiated legal battles against these two individuals from their alleged roles in an intensive operation regarding the promotion and sale of counterfeits Nike products. These lawsuits filed in the U.S. courts provided a detailed glimpse into the murky underworld of counterfeit goods and the lengths to which companies like Nike must go to protect their intellectual property. So that's pretty much what it's called. I do remember this part in school as well. Intellectual property. I remember they gave us all the definition about how to just protect your product. It says in a detailed explanation, Nike has argued that Fox and Thunberg were knowingly and willingly engaging in instrumental in the sale and distribution of counterfeit Nike products. Central to both lawsuits is Nike's emphasis on its value trademark and the need to maintain their integrity. Nike's legal challenges is combating counterfeit are party to the geographic positioning of key players in the market, such as Panda Buy, which, oh, you know what? I just remember something, dog, time out. Remember we just had one of the homies, and I ain't gonna say homie, but I ain't got nothing against him. Like last week or week before last, that Panda Buy it just reminded me of something. Last week I remember like somebody showed up in the Discord asking me where I got my polo jogger suits, and like remember y'all, I don't know if y'all remember that, but like he asked me where I got them, like the polo like website or like yeah the Ralph Lauren website or Macy's or whatever known sources, and I showed him a couple other places to have. He's like, oh, I thought you got them from Panda Buy. I'm like, I never heard of Panda Buy. A Panda Buy, I guess, is just a known thing for counterfeit goods. And then, like, I know it seemed like I was kind of like snapping on homie, but I truly just, like me, I'd rather buy directly from the source majority of the time, and actually all the time, or places that are just known to have like legit accounts. But yeah, ironically, welcome back, Mr. Dunks. But
Yeah.
I just going over one of the things that says Nike challenges is combating counterfeits are partly to the geographical position of the key players in the market, such as Panda Buy. I don't know if you remember, but I was just telling the people in the Discord, like 2 weeks ago. Remember when the guy asked me about where I got my polo jogger joints, and he thought I got them from Panda Buy, and I never heard of it.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, Panda Buy. Yeah, I remember when he said that.
Yeah, I didn't even know. Like, what the fuck? Like I snapped. And I wasn't trying to be rude, but I really didn't know, because you know me, like I don't
Bro
go
was undercover, huh? Was he undercover, bro?
I know, right? Basically, so pretty much that's what it's part of the problem says, which operates out of China. This limitation has led Nike to target individuals like Fox and Thunberg, which Fox is the last name of the sneaker YouTuber, who are within the legal reach. So Nike is sparing no holds barred. They don't care anymore. Like if you're selling their product and it's not without their consent, like what I mean? If they're selling elite counterfeit products, they get active. They active. Keep in mind, we also saw the Bape in Nike lawsuit too.
Yeah. All these are open pending cases that will probably going to take years, and by the time they are settled, it'll probably be long and forgotten about. But we just got to stay on top of it. If there's news out there to be covered, then then we'll get to it.
We definitely cover it, but also you got to think. Remember, Nike also got lawsuits against Omni and the Hellcat, and what's the other dude?
Oh yeah. Yeah. What's the? Yeah, you're right.
He
What is
based
his
out
name?
of Texas. He based out of Texas. Cool Car. There we go.
Kai. Yeah.
Cool Car. In which I saw. I don't know if he's been in the Discord lately, but I'm in Hellcat. Apparently, just sidebar real quick. He's trying to. I guess he got caught cheating on his girl, even though he's technically locked up, and he tried to give her. He tried to give her pretty much the total value worth is like $25 million. Where like if he cheats again, this and the third, you can automatically get 10,000. Blah blah. This and the third plus the
One of those
25 million.
one of
Huh?
those direct situations.
Yeah, pretty much. And it's like, bro, like one like that. When I look deeper into it, I'm like, keep in mind the feds are seizing his stuff left and right. So I'm pretty sure he's trying. And I don't know. And this is a legend and opinion base. It seems like he's just trying to get everything out of his name, if you ask me. And I'm gonna just leave it there. But I don't know. Again, I don't
Yeah.
know. So let me read through the rest of the article real quick. It says court documents reveal that Eban, which is the sneaker YouTuber, and Nick, in collaboration with Panda Buy, created a WTC.net, a website featuring a vast array of counterfeit Nike products. Additionally, Eben has been actively promoting these products through a various channels, including Discord, TikTok, Reddit, and YouTube. Nike asserts that Fox blatantly misconduct has not only harmed Nike's reputation and goodwill, but has also inspired others to replicate his actions, further amplifying the damage. So,
So what do you do? Is there like I wonder how do you even apply for like a Nike account? So is there like you just pay a fee and then boom, they'll review your application if it looks all good, if you look legit, you get an account. I would
I think
assume it's something like that
it,
because
it's got definitely some money involved, but also reputation wise. Now, back in the day, Foot Locker them just happened to get in the game early, right? Um,
well,
right.
yeah,
You know, but as far as
and they
like
were a
new,
reputable shoe. Yeah, they were a reputable shoe supplier, you know. But like I
yeah,
mean, like with these newer ones, because it seems like they all these people and companies have access to Nike shoes. So I'm saying it's seeming like during the whole PPP era, these people just quickly opened up these little shoe businesses, you know,
don't get
and
me
were able
started
to
on
have that
PPP.
funding. What's that?
I said I don't even go. I'm gonna let you finish, but that
Oh,
PPP joint that was
I'm
just
saying,
scam.
you know what I'm saying? It seems like that they just got these loans, made these quick little shoe resale companies, opened up these Nike accounts, and boom, now they have the money and the access to these 30 pair of shoes exclusively. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, true.
So it
Very
just seemed too
interesting.
easy to have these accounts, you know?
Exactly. Divine Photo says Nike lawsuits, StockX, fake sneaker YouTubers, Bape. The list goes on and on. Yeah, it's definitely Nike. Yeah, like I said, we just this is the stuff we thinking off the top of our head. Just imagine if we actually could find it in Google. Like Nike, not playing, bro. That new CEO come. They said clean it up, and he's doing what he got to do. Um, yeah, I'm not surprised. And I'm just surprised. Honestly, I'm more surprised that it took so long. But when you look down the
Oh,
research,
don't forget, the latest guy, Mr. Skeeman,
which one was that? He did
the Jordan logo guy, the
um
Jumpman logo. Remember? He had the, the Jumpman
oh
logo.
yeah. The ski man joint where he
Yeah,
had
that's what I'm saying.
that
You know,
ski
it's
company. Yep.
Jordan, but
Yeah.
it's still Nike. So
Yep. I remember now. It took me a
let's
minute.
not
We
forget
covered
him.
that joint too.
Like this guy, and yo, what kills me about that situation is bro had the audacity to say if they go through with this, it'll ruin me.
uh
Like, come on, man.
duh.
Like, what do you think? He's like, this is how my brand is known. Like, come on, bro. Like, what do
Exactly.
you think, man? Oh man.
Yeah, like we know where you got that damn and allegedly we
He's
know
like,
where you got that
if
damn
they go
idea
through
from.
with this, it'll ruin me. Yeah,
Case
of
in
course.
point, Right? Case in point. So I'm glad you brought it up. Me and Dunks, we was working on merch behind the scene, like I want to say
Yeah,
like last year, and Dunks was coming up with these super fire, like perfect. But like the problem is, I know Dunks was not mad at me, but just at my response. But he knew I was right. I'm like, yeah, it's super
yeah.
dope. Don't get me wrong, but I'm like, it's still it's questionable, and you know what I mean. Like as far as legal terms, you know what I mean. I didn't want to take that gamble. That's all I'm saying. And then
Yeah.
we went back to the drawing board. We figured some stuff out, But like still, like yeah, you don't want to play. I don't want to play hardball with the people that's been millionaires and we just now finally made our first million, so to speak. You
Yeah,
know,
true. And that seems to be this guy's, this ski guy situation. He made his first million, and now he's about to get it taken from him. You know, it seems like
well,
it seems like how what Nike's doing. They showed us. They say they wait right until that LLC goes through. Then boom, here we come.
exactly.
Once it
Um,
passes as a legit business, hey, Nike slapped that lawsuit on you.
true. Yeah. Once they see the numbers coming in, all right, now it's worth our time. You know what I mean? Like they would have let probably me and Dunk slide until finally we started making some real appear to be looking like we're making some real money.
Mm-hmm. So
Um,
say, you know what? I might buy one. like that type,
exactly. Um, Alexander Martin says Cdaz filmed himself returning a fake item to Nike store. That was a self snitching. Yeah, that wasn't smart. Yeah, Cdaz. Yeah, that wasn't. Yeah, some of the stuff. Come on, bro. And then the thing is, if he was gonna keep it, either way, you're just kind of like he went from not showing his face on the camera and then showing things like one knows he got a little comfortable, if you ask me. Does he have a fighting chance in hell of winning this lawsuit? If he wins, right? And this is a big if, and I don't know, and allegedly, if he wins, he gonna be. I'm gonna say this: he's gonna be working overtime to make that money back. you know. And then you
Mm-hmm.
think about it, you don't want to get in a situation if you got to switch attorneys, that means the other guy gonna quit, and then you got our team, and then like I said, I as a person who's been through several legal battles and lost them all, and Dunks, we was talking about some stuff behind the scenes too. Like I said,
Mm-hmm.
some of the stuff, why and my dad told me to, I was like, dang, I ain't, my dad was coming, we was talking about a certain situation. He was like, I was like, yeah, I lost XYZ. Like, you lost technically, but you didn't because you learned because you didn't do it, you didn't repeat. You know what I mean? So
Yeah, true.
yeah,
Exactly.
I'm saying don't repeat. Like some of stuff, like, all right, cool, all right, don't do that one again. Um, Alexander says, I think he won't win. um, yeah, like I said, it's a big if, and I do wish the best for the homie. I actually like this content. I used to watch him. He reminds me of other, and then I seen other YouTubers too that made similar content about replicas and stuff, and their channels get clapped. They fight it back and eventually win. But I'm just like, bro, I get what they're saying, and I don't think they're personally doing anything wrong if they're not selling it. But then again, promoting it, that may be a gray area.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? We don't promote it. I'm not knocking. Hey, at the end of the house, it's your money. Buy what you want. I've always had the issue when it comes to replica. Is like if you buying it for yourself, cool, but don't sling it to people. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Don't sell it to people, telling them yeah it's real because they know you can't. It's hard to tell. Um, Alexander says Nike is coming for his cheeks. Pause. That yeah. Pause. Pause. Pause.
So many
Pause.
other words. So many other words.
Yeah, I know, right? It says Nike legal team thoroughly investigated Fox Discord server, Blomy Squad, which I'm assuming that's the name of the server, says unveiling it as a hotspot for the sale of fake sneakers. Each lawsuit each lawsuit, Nike refers to these type of digital communities as organized counterfeit trafficking communities. The server's BST, which stands for buy, sell, trade channel,
Yeah.
even included a transaction fee of 7.5%, meaning Fox and his associates were likely the participants and the beneficiaries of the BST fee. meaning that not only were they encouraging where to get them from, but they also took a percent. So they basically had like a it's kind of like a lot of YouTubes when they do like
Like
when
a
they do
finder's fee.
a finder's fee, but also kind of like what's the word am I looking for? Where pretty much you know how you'll do like you'll see like okay a moment from our sponsors, and then it, so many
Yeah, yeah.
products sell, you get a percentage. So they get a percentage off the sales that they promote on,
Mhm.
and to keep it 100, this stuff is I'm not defending these guys, but as a whole, you could easily trip into this. But you know what you're getting into at the end of the day
Well,
because
and it's funny because there's actually a YouTuber that I've been following for a while and that I watch, and recently I saw that he has put the sponsorship in his video,
Mhm.
which he didn't have before, So it's just kind of funny,
yeah. The thing with the sponsorships, like when it's a sponsorship, while the sponsor may not pay them directly, but what they're saying, like, okay, cool, whatever you're promoting, if it sells, we give you X amount of percent. So of course they're gonna go extra hard because the more you sell, the more money
So
you make.
if it sells, so by that they mean like if you promote it just good enough that it happens to sell off of your channel. That's why they say use this code to get my
Yeah.
discount off. Pretty much, you
Yep.
know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So they can
Yep.
get the boost those sales
Yep.
up to get that
Yep.
maximum percentage.
Facts.
Yeah, of
Yep.
course. We know how
Yep.
the math is that. There's no wizardry.
Yeah,
The math.
that's
Anybody
just a
can figure that
gimme.
out.
That's a
Yeah.
gimme. And like I said, the only thing that I put in my channel was like when we was doing our merch thing, which we gonna bring back
Mhm.
hopefully sometime next year. But I had like people would ask me where I got my display cases from, and I just put from the Container Store. But I did do like mine. What I did was like an
But
affiliate
that's
link.
you just giving them the information that you used to get what you need. It's not like them, like the company coming to you saying, "Hey, we're gonna give you
Yeah,
these
true.
these containers to display your shoes in, and we're gonna if you're able to sell enough of them, we'll give you 5 cents on each container that sells." How does that sound? you
Yeah,
know,
that's not the same. Yeah, that's different. You know what I mean?
that's pretty much what they would have.
Yeah. Let's see. Um, Hold on, let me read through the chat real quick. Says Alexander says replicas are cool. I buy for personal use. See, that's fine. If you buy them for yourself, cool. I don't care. You know what I mean? Just don't sell them.
Mm-hmm.
I don't buy fakes, but again, to each your own. I
Yeah.
told Dunks this personally. I tell anybody who in the sneaker game, one thing you're gonna learn: it's not a cheap even if you get every single thing for retail, you get say you hit all the time, you the luckiest guy on, or gal or girl on whatever, you hit all the time, everything for retail. At the way that Nike been dropping stuff, trust me, you gonna feel it in your pocket.
We've seen retail be what 1100. How much were those Louis Vuittons?
Uh yeah, those joints went through the roof. I can do you one better. Those Dior Jordan 1s was like 2200, I think.
22 retail. Yeah, you're right. So
Yeah, so
like retail can be a very very broad statement to say. It can be range from what the lowest we've seen being what
140.
110, 110.
Oh yeah, that's for the dunks. Yeah, 110.
Yeah, 110 being the lowest up to what, like you say, 2200
Yeah,
retail.
yeah.
So
So yeah, this ain't a game. This is a game where
I mean,
I'll speak for myself. Jay, you skip? Yes, I'm skipping. Sometimes it's skipping because of budget, and like, I don't mean I don't have the money, but at the same time, like, I'm paying. I gotta take care of the priorities first. That's always my
man,
number one
of
goal.
course.
Do your priorities
I
first.
mean, like, I can't see my shoes in the dark.
Exactly. So I'm saying pay these bills first, then let me see what I
Mhm.
got after that. You know what I'm saying? Like I told
Sure,
y'all, I
yeah.
pretty much after these gratitudes, yeah, ain't nothing else getting copped this year. You know what I mean? Granted, we only got 2 weeks left, but still, like, nope, everything else is straightforward business.
But
Legit
I
purpose.
think I'm getting to that point now, man. I'm getting to that point that you were talking about, and where everybody's starting, where everybody's been to. Like now, I can't find the time to wear everything that I got.
It's very hard. Like,
I'm starting to get to that point. Like I've literally tried my gratitudes on, and that's it. I have like I don't really have. I haven't found that reason to wear them yet.
how you feel about them?
I
Like,
like them. I like
I'm
them.
talking about like when you put them on, how they feel on feet to you.
I feel like 11s, honestly. Like they don't feel
My
any different.
joints,
I do like
I
the uh-huh.
I felt the tension on it. I gotta break mine in, but I did get a crease in mine. I
Yeah,
see it.
obviously I do feel that tension, but I like that the leather, yeah, it it's like it's soft paws, like it's
Yeah,
not the real like stiff paws leather to pull on or anything. Like the shoe just it's just like a normal. It feels very well put together, very nice quality, but it's like I say, it's like that very soft tumbled leather.
true. Yeah, like I said, I like it overall. I'm not
Yeah,
mad.
me
It's
too, me too. Exactly.
the price sting, but I'm not mad. You know what I
Hmm.
mean?
Yeah.
Um, let's see. Manu the Kick says pause. Let's see. Alexander says, but resell it like retail, that's mid. The Slayer says Nike gotta go undercover in these sneaker cons to sue resellers too. A lot of Nike fakes in those cons. This is true. This is true. Um, I wouldn't be against that at all. I always said that they should do it to these, and not trying to say snitch on any companies, because I'm not gonna say, but we'll say like these major like resale companies that resell their products, they should start, and I won't be surprised to see them or next. This is my thing. It looks like Nike is coming for everybody, slowly but surely. I wouldn't be surprised this time next year we see some of our favorites places to some of these bigger resale shops that got multiple stores where they're under investigation at some point.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Because I mean, at the end of the day, Nike still got this. Is my thing. If y'all got more inventory or y'all getting inventory like y'all Foot Locker and they got the direct account and y'all don't, I'm sorry. That's always been a question for me. And the number one question too. You can't ask them like, "Oh man, oh by the way, where you get these joints from?" We can't tell you that part, big dog. What you mean you can't tell me that part? You know what I mean?
What I want
And
to
we
know is if how you not only able to supply one store, but able to open up several other stores and supply those stores also. You know,
I'm gonna tell you another one that
your
I'm not gonna
account, your
say
account not doesn't reach that far.
exactly. I'm telling you, these resale stores, the mainstream ones that are really out there. And the thing is, there's some that don't promote getting them early, but there's one particular. I'm not gonna say the store's name, but let's just say is. I'm pretty sure Texas has several resale stores, but I think it's based out of Texas. Um, they always, I don't say always, but they always get the most random stuff early,
I
and
mean,
they
I'll say this. I'll say this. I've seen two pair of dunks come from. I know what you're referring to. I've seen two pair of dunks come from select place. One has already been released. The other has not yet. So we'll see.
yeah,
But
it's my
it's
thing.
pretty. You're right. It's pretty funny.
It's one thing when all right, cool, we got it out a week early, this and the third. All
No,
right,
this is
cool.
almost a year early type
Yeah,
shit.
I'm saying y'all getting them 6 months to a year early. Red flags, in my opinion. One thing I can think of is those. I remember was it the orange lobsters they dropped last year, right?
Yeah.
Um, I
No,
remember
that
those.
wasn't on the top. That wasn't on anybody's top. Remember we
Yeah,
spoke about that after remember when we were like the Haritos, the lobsters didn't make any.
the lobsters was last year though, right? The orange lobsters was last
Yeah,
year.
they were, right? Weren't they?
Yeah,
Early
not
last
this.
year?
Yeah, that was last year. That wasn't this year. The orange joints. You know what I'm talking
Oh,
about?
2022. Okay, then yeah.
Yeah, these were 2022. That's why we didn't even bring those up. I don't think those that dropped last year. But they're definitely impact. They was on our list last year because remember we did one last year. They was on the list last year.
Yeah.
But I say all that to say like there still has some red flags, and so yeah, I mean, again, I won't be surprised to see them people on the chopping block next. I don't wish nothing bad for them, but hey, at the same time, I just
I
miss some of the
mean,
time.
I mean, can you really like you can't can you really go after them for promoting your product?
But it's where you get my product if we ain't even so and so. We already told this. This is
We
my
haven't
thing.
even, we haven't even showed the public yet. How are
We
you
haven't even
showing?
showed the public yet. We haven't done the proper advertisement. And I'm gonna tell you how I know they go. Like stores that we know that got a Nike account, if they tell them, like case in point, what was it? The Crenshaw Dunks, right? Remember they dropped and they had a certain particular merch that's supposed to go with it. Nike called that day of, or Nike called to play that day. Hey, don't drop that merch when it was
Mhm.
set to release that in within the
That
next few
a
hours.
couple within the a couple hours, yeah.
Yeah. So I say all that to say, if they got that much control and power over the people who actually do have legit Nike accounts of their legit product, not the backdooring part of it, because that's part they still working on, obviously. But I mean, if they got the call, like, hey, don't drop this because it's gonna obviously send a negative image to the brand, or people gonna look at it the wrong way. I'm pretty sure at this point Nike's got some resale stores on there like, how the hell are they getting this product? Like I know if I'm questioning where they got it from and they won't tell us the answers and they won't reveal the source because they can't. Nike, one or two things are finna happen. Those guys are finna be on the chopping block, like these major resale stores that are doing that, the bigger resale stores that's been doing the super early and selling the product super too early. Because think about it, if Nike won't let their own actual people who got legit Nike accounts sell their stuff early, what you think they want a source that's not even technically we ain't even business together where they not even getting money off the product?
Yeah,
You know
these
what
are
I
just
mean?
guys who got somebody who knows somebody who's you know who's able to get them this shoe so they can keep their content and keep their business alive.
Exactly. And one or two things are gonna happen. Nike's either gonna go after these bigger resale stores that's doing that, or they're gonna, or both, or they're gonna find that mole and with inside that's like leaking, that's getting their stuff to them like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Yeah, they're not
you
gonna fully go ahead. Oh, I froze.
you
I
feel
see my bad.
okay.
Good, I see it. But yeah, they're not gonna just, you know what I mean? I don't see Nike just like going like once they find that inside mold, they're definitely gone. But also, I don't see Nike. I don't know. I'm curious how they're gonna approach the whole situation. You know what I
But
mean?
we gotta think though. These are, like I say, these are only resale shops. They're not even companies. They're just little shops and content creators. They don't have all Nike has to do is stop. That's it. They
Yeah.
obviously can't go up against something like Nike. So all Nike has to literally do is say send a cease and desist. That's it. Don't show
Some
any of my
people stand
product.
up to it though. I get what you're saying, and I agree. But some people stand up to the joint. We're gonna keep it
Well,
100.
like I say, the certain company, I mean, the certain shop doesn't. They don't have the pull
Then
in
Nike
the
got.
reach that Nike got, and not even that. Say that Omni and or Kai had, you know,
Yeah.
because at least Omni and Kai were actual companies,
At least they were
branded
trying
companies.
to. They were
Yeah,
using
branded
Nike
companies. Yeah,
likeness and
yeah,
ability, in my opinion, and allegedly. But at least they tried to make a spinoff
yeah.
and sell it as.
And then what makes it even worse is that this they have to know that this is for sure confirmed product that
Yeah.
that is for sure gonna be you know coming out and and seen for to the public. If not, then that's false advertisement, and for sure Nike can get you on that,
Oh yeah.
and for sure you're done. For sure you're done. So they gotta
I
tread lightly on that on what they're doing. Not just saying a certain one, but just anyone who does that, and that's with selling that product or promoting that product that hasn't even been promoted by Nike yet.
all I'm gonna say is I haven't seen Nike lose yet. Yeah, I'm not saying they
All I'm gonna
haven't.
say is, all I'm gonna say is, I'd be more afraid of Nike than the Feds. Nike
Damn it.
got 100% conviction rate. The Feds got a 99.
Yeah, I mean, hell, either way,
You
you
know
pretty
what I'm
much
saying? Yeah.
yeah. And the people who claim they did beat the Fed case, they also always usually, to the best of my knowledge, end of the story where they were flat broke after the situation. Like what they didn't have nothing. You know what I mean? Like if you gonna go all the way, so it's definitely gonna be in a situation like, yo, hey man, we can keep going, but we're gonna need to keep going with some bread.
Yeah.
Um, Let me hit the chat real quick. Um, let's see. The Slayer says, we read that one. Alexander says he created the W2C website and make money over people using his code on Panda Buy. Okay, interesting. Says Complex fed him to Nike. Interesting. So they okay. So you think Complex may have sold him out or dimed him out allegedly?
Well, he was
Um,
getting too much money, and they got mad.
Yeah, you know how it is where you can think of the movie Belly
Paid him
where
for a belly. Yeah, you're right, belly.
Belly where
Yeah,
homie doing too much drop a dime on wrong, like you know what I mean, you are, you know what I'm saying, but
or like I say, or maybe like I say, he started to get too much money, and copyright said that they got this percentage. He wasn't happy with that. You
yeah,
know, I say
um
it's not just the music industry who gets bad deals handed to them. You know.
yeah, yeah, this goes across the board. And then some things Nike may have been knowing about allegedly for quite some time, but I'm gonna say like one retail store I used to work at. If you was a repeat offender, sometimes they just keep your stuff on file and let it, like in certain states, it's a certain amount. Like $5, $10, that's a misdemeanor. But to get it up to that felony charge, you got to do, in my state, like I said, it's 250. If you still over $250 at that point, it's considered a felon if they got proof. So sometimes now I'm assuming Nike's them stuff in this situation, the number is probably on another level. So they're probably like, all right, cool. And this could be just Nike thing, like, cool, let it stack up to this point, right? And we said this earlier. Cool, all right, cool. They should be touching around a milli. Let's go and take that. Either get out right now, we letting you live, or we coming for everything.
Okay, but how many times have we seen? Because yeah, how many times have we seen StockX cross that line? I can count at least 4 occasions, and they usually say 3 strikes you're out. I can count at least 4 occasions where StockX alone has crossed that line with Nike. But nothing has slowed them down. No business has ceased.
I'm a,
I would say
I'm
their reputation was hurt. Yeah, but as in Nike doing business with them, no, that has not happened and it's not gonna happen.
Well, the thing with StockX is it is actually in general a good idea, and two, um, they just got to get on the same page on the good side, like how eBay managed to do with Nike, and then three, Nike pretty much is gonna say like, hey, we running the show here. This how we want. I'm almost positive that StockX and Nike situation is probably gonna end in a negotiation deal.
Oh well,
Where
yeah, of course, of course.
because no matter how you slice and dice it, as far as the market, StockX is like a gift and a curse. It does help to tell you the value of your shoe, and it's good and easy once you know what you're looking for and how to use it. But also, I'll say where you can know how things are not looking necessarily so bad for StockX, but it could be. They got the Insta Ship thing now. Kind of like, I'm not saying stealing the idea from Goat, but having that option, people want their stuff and they want it now. You know what I mean? Some stuff they already got in stock. So I mean, I don't know. Like it could be ways they're just trying to nickel and dime to bring in more money. They try to lower their seller fees temporarily for X amount of time if you sell on their stuff instantly, blah blah. You know what I mean? Like they're nickeling and diming too, but that could be because that lawsuit is adding up. You know?
Well, that yeah, and bad business is, if you think about bad business, is good business because, like I say, if their name is there for like some type of controversy, then obviously that's gonna make people curious. They're gonna go to the site to see what everything StockX is about, even if, like I say, they haven't heard of StockX. It's gonna be in the public news, so that would even take people who haven't even heard of StockX to StockX, and and not as sad as it is to say, this is the reality of it. People want to be that victim. They want to play that victim. So they want to take that chance. They want to have that light on them, you know? So people will actually, even though they're hearing this news, they'll still purchase from StockX because they just want to see if they can by chance be that person also. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So even hearing the news, they will still, because even just by going to the site, you're still generating revenue for them because you're incoming traffic to that site that's constantly generating money, you know.
Yeah. True.
So regardless, in a bad situation, StockX is still winning, which is good for Nike.
Yeah. Nike winning gonna win regardless. That's how I
Exactly, and
feel.
StockX is gonna win regardless. I mean,
Yeah.
the guy got those few little fakes, but I guarantee you, yeah, it stopped and slowed down the sales. But I guarantee you, not enough to where they had to shut down, not enough to where any of their ratings really dropped because people will still go purchase from there. I don't have a problem with StockX. I see it just like the rest of them. You got your goods and bads, you know.
Yeah. This is true. Let me hit the chat real quick. I'm gonna close out the article, then we're gonna wrap things up for tonight. Um, says where we go says the Slayer says, hold up. Um, the Slayer says even some retail prices be looking like the secondary market. LOL. I only cop grails nowadays. Um, Alexander says Slayer is right. The 300 Freddy's over sneaker cons are sus. Oh yeah, so they have the Freddy Krueger joints. I know what you're talking about. Yeah, I mean that stuff at sneaker cons. Some of that stuff do be looking. I ain't gonna say. I'm gonna just say it looks questionable. Um, what says Manu the Kick says 300 UA. Let's see. Divine Photo says every sneaker con you see some Freddy's. I be wondering if it's fake too because that Freddy Krueger joint they were very. I only think they're like
Yeah,
14 or
they only
15.
put out a select few when the movie came out. Then they had to stop making them.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
and even still
So
at this point, I doubt that they would be in any type of wearable. I mean, yeah, maybe good condition, but wearable for an extended
I,
period of time
I'm gonna
condition,
say.
I
I'm gonna
doubt.
say. Nah, I'm gonna say at best fair. You know how there's like poor,
Yeah,
fair,
fair condition,
good,
like
and best.
maybe a year or two of wear, but after that, they're done.
Yeah, after that, I'm like, if you put the joint on and wiggle your toes, but the glues is done. You
It's
know.
like, yeah, it may look nice, it may still look brand new, but I guarantee you, it doesn't wear brand new.
Yeah, and why would you one? And then you spend that much money on a shoe, you not even gonna want to wear it, dog.
Exactly. Why
Um.
would you? Yeah, 15,000 into a shoe, you're gonna get
Oh, that's
maybe
a
a
whip.
year's wear out of.
That's a whip. That's a whip. Or
Maybe a
something.
year.
Yeah. Let's see. Devon says every read that one. Let's see. Alexander says, I remember Nike SB official account clowning the store owner. I do remember. Yeah, he's talking about for the orange lobsters. The Nike SB was having they felt some type of way. So the actual like
Oh, I
social
said they released a shoe that wasn't supposed to drop yet.
yeah, pretty much. So they went in on that. Let's see. Manu the Kick says there's only 30 pairs of the Freddie Dunk, so definitely tons of Wendy Lees. um, that's basically like code for fake. A little inside joke from back in the day. I don't want to
Mhm.
talk too much on that because that person got sued too, and they can't really post like they want to. Um, the Slayer says just sue it. Let's see, and kind of like Nike's like just do it, blah blah blah. Divine
Mhm.
Photo says, you see now, even the sneakers that are supposed to be coming out in 2024, they already have fakes for those. Yep, I'm not surprised. Meadow the Kick says Nike don't lose Jay-Z voice. Alexander says if you see earlier pairs of the Valentine Dunks, burgundy colors all fake.
Oh
Interesting.
yeah, because they got that burgundy and that like that what kind of white colorway, right? The ones that's
Mm-hmm.
gonna be coming out.
Cool. Let me read through the rest of this article, then we're gonna wrap things up for the night. We've been on this joint for going over an hour and 30 minutes, so we about to just speed through this real quick. Nike team thoroughly investigated Fox Discord. I think we read that one. 75%. I think that's where we actually stepped off. It says, meaning that Fox and the associates were likely to reference the beneficiaries of the BST fee for every sale they encountered. Read that one. They said they got a certain percentage of the Nike branded goods. Let's see. Reddit was also utilized by Fox with him alongside Nick Tungenberg and other sellers, Gilly Reps, opening a community called R Reps. It says this subreddit is devoted to counterfeit goods, and unlike other communities that resolve around the same topic, this intended to be user-friendly compared to the Discord servers. Moreover, CDAS YouTuber's channel features videos that guide viewers on purchasing replica products from overseas directly, implementing him in his explicit activities. So, I mean, he kind of borderline was telling on himself from what it seems like. He didn't even probably don't realize the paper trail that he allegedly may be leaving.
Well, you kind of get that way, and with if anybody's doing anything illegal, and they feel like they get away with it for too long, or they feel like that they're just that good at it. They start to get sloppy, start to lose paper trails, start to get comfortable. And this is no different. Like, and once that starts to happen, once they start to get pressure cracks, it all starts to show.
Exactly. Says one shocking pun intended instance involves a video titled "I returned fake Nike shoes to Nike." Shocking, where CDAS is seen returning counterfeit Air Force Ones to Nike store in Tampa. This act not only demonstrated his involvement in illegal activities, but also inspired others to mimic such deeds. This behavior, as Nike argues, not only harms the brand reputation, but also misleads the consumer base, potentially inspiring copycat counterfeiters in this issue. Other content creators on YouTube replicated these actions, including Kabu, which I don't know who that is, who returned the fake Air Force Ones to JD Sports and credited C-Dash for the idea. Ooh, he didn't even know he was snitching, though. He didn't even know this is like.
Now you gotta think though, is paying back $1 million worth getting back $160?
No. That math, math ain't mathing, dog.
Exactly.
Again, we just reading what's posted. We don't know, homie. Like I said, if he beat it, I know he gonna. I ain't gonna say he gonna be broke, but he gonna feel it. I know he gonna feel it. That right. Yeah, he feeling it now already. He said he gonna follow up. So he's gonna stay strong and try to push through. Keep in mind, he's at 50K subscribers. I think at one point he had over like 100,000 subscribers plus, probably even more. Yeah. And then YouTube pays only once a month. So I mean, I'm just saying, like, I don't know, dog. Like I said, I maybe been preparing for the storm, hopefully. Let's see. Yeah, he credited him for the idea. Another YouTuber, the boy EC, returned a pair of Air Force Ones to Nike, and again credited CDAS. So that's two people. Stating, I actually saw this by another YouTuber creator, CDAS. So I want to give my flowers where
bro, those are Nike informants, man.
Wow. I want to Nike informants. Homie said, I want to give my flowers where they are due. Shout out to CDAS.
Pause, bro. Like, hey, don't give me no shout out.
Bro, that's woof. Like I said, I'm not saying they won't win, but
that's Nike saying, "Shout out Zeta, we see you, we see you."
God damn. Says Nike also highlights Fox habit of wearing or displaying counterfeit Nike products with the intentions of deceiving others into believing they are genuine. An example cited in this lawsuit is a video titled "Giving Fake Skate Shoes to Pro Skateboarders." Tampa Pro 2023, where CDAS is seen at a skateboarding competition.
SB4s, right?
Huh?
The SB4 situation, right?
I think so. Like
We talked about this a couple of weeks ago too.
Oh wow. He says, yeah, skateboarding competition initially misleading participants about authenticity of Nike products he showcased. I mean, the paper looks like Nike been doing their homework for a while. If we're gonna keep it 100, in Nick's case, many of the same allegations are presented. What worsens his legal situation is his ownership of the brand divided the youth DTY. Nike states that DTY utilizes Nike trade dress for the dunk lows and provides examples in which uh, Divide the Youth has sold products that mimic the one of Nike. So, on top of facilitating the sale of fake/replica sneakers, Nick and his brand produce knockoff Nike products. So they got an example of here where pretty much remember when we saw the one dude where he was doing who was it? Is I wonder
Narcotics.
who
The narcotics with the butterfly.
that one too. That was one, but remember it was another dude who he said his joint wasn't a Nike check. It was a hockey puck type of hockey stick joint.
Oh, Warren Lotus.
Warren Lotus. So apparently, remember, and the one they always mimic is that pink and brown dunk that's like foreverly like. Obviously, Nike don't make that anymore. Well, he did his own version with instead of a Nike check, it's like a check, but instead of it ending in like a hook, it got like a star twist off of it. Basically like a bait joint.
Yeah, and then they got the Jason Voorhees one.
Yeah. So
that one.
So Nike's going for him. Whatever, like see that.
Well, I think they sent him. They sent him his cease and desist, and he stopped.
Yeah, but I'm gonna say this, homie is he basically double. His case is a little bit different, but times two from what I'm getting from this article. Again, I don't know. I'm not no legal term or anything. It says Nike lawsuit alleges that both Cdaz and Nick have infringed upon Nike's trademarks. Their actions have likely misled consumers and the general public regarding the origin and authenticity of the counterfeit products, potentially leading to believe that these goods are approved and or endorsed by Nike, that either individuals are affiliated with the brand. So they ain't got no Nike account, no nothing. You know what I'm saying? So pretty much, and I'm not going to read through the rest of this because we already been on this joint. I'm going to just run through the fast facts. I'm glad they put this at the end of the article. It says Nike has sued Eben and Fox, which is basically CDAS, for trademark infringement, and has also alleged that the two are part of an expensive operation regarding the promotion and sales of counterfeit Nike products. Both individuals has publicly made it clear that they are connected to Panda Buy, an overseas agent that and these are the bullet points that Nike's lawyers are most likely have already thrown out there. Facilitate the sales of replica products. Discord, Reddit, TikTok, and other social media platforms were utilized by both parties, which Nike highlighted various detailed instances in which the two promoted and or sold counterfeit Nike products. I mean, again, this is my thing. This is my thing. Do you really want to, at this point, reading through this, if you on the opposite end and you know, like, this is my thing, your attorney going to tell you, because I've been in this, not this situation, but I've been in a situation where an attorney like, hey, man, look, these are the best options. You got to make your own call. You can fight it if you want to. It's just like Tory Lanez. He had a 2-year deal on the table and didn't take it. Now I'm pretty sure anyway, different video, different live. But we'll go down. Another one says, Nike is requesting that Fox and Thunberg and those working with them no longer be allowed to promote the sale of replica Nike products, engage in the sale of counterfeit Nike goods, in or assist others engaging in the illegal activities. Nike also wants to find out exactly how much Fox and Thunberg have profited from these endeavors, which basically how much money have you members really made, and or seeking 3 times the amount they earned in punitive damages. So pretty much Nike wants to know how much they made. So let's just say,
haven't we seen this? Haven't we seen this already? When Nike wanted somebody to reveal what they've made.
Yeah. So, and that's it. They got it right. If they're using their products, and that's the only reason that stuff sell. Which, again, this is the attorneys, right? Nike's already. This is at this point with the amount of lawsuits that Nike got out with this type of stuff. Hell, the attorneys just copying and pasting, editing the name out.
Well, we still haven't seen. We still haven't seen Nike produce the things needed to show that their shoes are real compared to the others. We're still waiting on that.
Yeah. So, but this is
Hmm.
this is crazy. And they're gonna produce it, and I'm pretty sure they're gonna produce it in some like is either in that way that you described about dunking something to show the color and dye of the situation, or stock numbers, or both. You know what the numbers
Mhm.
is, and this is our Q numbers. These aren't our Q numbers. Um, let's see, but yeah, they're seeking 3 times the amount. So if say Nike, I'm assuming they ain't going that Nike not gonna take nothing less than a milli. So if they doing like double the premises or triple, that means they want Nike most likely want 3 milli
But I'm gonna
minimum,
be like that's an
and
extreme
probably is
case.
way more.
I'm
Go
gonna
ahead.
go with you though on the skew thing. I think it's gonna be more closely related to the skew thing because, like I say, so it's gonna be a unique number to each shoe. Obviously, you can't duplicate that number twice. You know, so if they
Yeah,
say clearly we already have this number in our skew, so how do they also have this number? You know,
right.
so that'll clearly let you know right then and there that it's fake. You know, like this is ours, this is theirs, you know. But still, if they look alike, you know, how is it gonna be able to tell the difference? Then maybe that's where the dye test will come in, you know.
Exactly. And then yeah, that's like that. Okay, worst case scenario, do this. And then last 2 bullet points. Nike requests that both parties deliver to Nike for destruction any and all or counterfeit Nike branded goods and infringement products. So not only do they want them to turn over all the fake products they have.
Yeah.
Um, yeah, I know. Like, not only do they all that and the stuff you got, we want that too. That's fake. We want it for whatever reason. And then it says the last one says these lawsuits show that Nike has been paying close attention to the growing popularity of replica sneakers online. That is also
Told you.
true.
I told you. Like I
Yep.
said, say they got the reps following all these guys on the social media. I just yeah. See, exactly,
Exactly.
and
Exactly.
reporting it back to Nike. Yeah, of course.
Exactly. Let me read through the chat real quick, and then we're gonna wrap things up for tonight. Because that pretty much end things off for the article. Let me read through the rest of the chat. It says, let's see. Martin says, "Bro was acting sus indeed, buying fakes, promoting, reselling Nike setup." Alex says, "If you see earlier pairs that we read that one." Define Photo says, "This is what happens when folks try to sell fakes as real." Says, "If you have fakes, rock them on, but if you go out trying to resell fakes, that's not a good look at all." Exactly. If it's for
Mhm.
yourself only, cool. Beat them up, destroy them, do whatever. But
But
the
what if
stuff,
you buy fakes and you sell them unknowing that they're fakes?
yeah,
You
and but
know,
see, that's where Nike's
that's an
coming. We
honest
don't.
mistake. That's
That's
literally an
yeah,
honest mistake.
that could be an honest mistake, but Nike finally is trying to clean that up. You know.
Well, yeah, I would hope so, because obviously, like I say, you know, if say like if somebody was in that situation to where they bought shoes and um, they looked perfect, but the only thing that would make them fake and they didn't even know is because the fitting was different. And like I say, obviously, a fake shoe wouldn't fit the same maybe as the real authentic shoe. But like I say, they don't know that. They just think like, maybe the fit is different from Nike this time around, you know?
Yeah.
So they sell it, but then the person who buys it picks up on that it's a fake shoe. You know? They say it's
Yeah.
just an honest mistake that,
It could be.
you
Yeah. It could
didn't
be
know.
so many different areas how that could go.
Hmm.
But yeah, I get what you're saying, and I agree. Let me hit the rest of the chat real quick. It says, see if you Alexander Martin says, "See that guy is over." Man on the Kick says, "Facts." Alexander says, "Lotus added that Jason Swoosh and was mad Nike sued." He says that will be bad for people who buy fake sneakers in USA. The customers will go hard on those products. Alexander says 2023 Nike lawyers worked that ass off for their bread. Yeah, they did. Them boys
Hmm.
earned it. Kwame says
Merry
this
Christmas. Christmas bonus for everybody.
no, right? Hey, you know what? Y'all get these people on here at the last minute. Because you think about it, this could have waited till next year, but I guess like, hey, get this last one on the book. Got a nice
Hmm.
little Christmas gift.
Hmm.
You know what I'm saying? But yeah, I can see
Exactly.
that. Let's see. Kwame says that dude, in my opinion, sounds like he gonna lose this case. Nike went all in. Alexander Martin says his collection will go to Nike warehouse. Says he bragged about having rare pairs. Now Nike will have all his rare pairs. We shall see, because I'm pretty sure this won't be the if they're smart, they're gonna settle and do what they gotta do and keep quiet and don't say nothing and stop talking. That's the best they can hope for. But they finna come out some bread. But other than that, man, we've been on this joint for an hour and 46 minutes. Let's go ahead and wrap things up for tonight. Definitely we'll be back Saturday with another live, and then after that, no music Monday because it is Christmas. Enjoy your time with your family. I'm gonna be doing the same thing, and then we'll
do
be
you
back.
really you want to do Saturday? Or do you think that people will
We'll
be
see. Saturday we'll debate. Most likely because people probably gonna be traveling and stuff like that. If nothing major pops off on Saturday, we won't go live Saturday. We'll just skip Saturday and Monday, and then be back on Wednesday. But we'll see how it goes. If nothing crazy pops off, like I'm gonna put it, if the topic doesn't just hit me right in the face, so to speak, then we'll chill on Saturday as well, and y'all enjoy the holidays for Monday as well. So let's just keep it simple. Let's see. Manny says dead ass Kwame. But yeah, let's wrap things up for the night. See, Merry Christmas to everyone in the live from Alexander. Merry Christmas, everybody, as well.
Yeah.
Most definitely. So smash that like button, sub up to the channel, sign up to the Sold Out Discord. It is free to sign up, and it is pinned up at the top of the chat. Other than that, me and Dunks, we'll see us when we see us. If we don't come back live until Wednesday, happy holidays, everybody. Definitely smash the like button. Again, my name is Jeremy Jones. I make content about sneakers, occasional try-on hauls. I know we got Music Monday, and we steady in grind mode. I got more content on the way. And other than that, I'm going to let Dunks take us out.
Hey, thanks everybody for joining us. This was a good one. Yeah, we're winding down to the end of the year, man. So I hope everybody was able to pick up what they wanted. I hope everybody was able to pick up for the family. And if not, then like I say, we still got next year. These shoes are forever in circulation. So like I say, they'll always be around. So yeah, just be safe out here. And like Polo said, if we don't see you guys Saturday, we'll see you guys on Wednesday. So have a Merry Christmas, man. Be safe out there, and yeah, I think we're done, man.
Most definitely, man. And we're officially out this thing, man. Peace.
Peace.
December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crash all I'm out. If you see me out of town, hope I'm wildin' now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. Fuck the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can touch the sky. If I die, let I know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. I'ma cry a while. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. December, where my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God don't know if I can remember. God don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Open my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God, I don't know if I can remember. God, I don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crash all I'm out. If you see me out of town, hope I'm all in now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. Fuck the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. Oh, I'ma cry a while. I cried so many nights. My heart is cold like December. Who broke my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God, I don't know if I can remember. God, I don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Who broke my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God, I don't know if I can remember. God, I don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Who broke my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God, I don't know if I can remember. God, I don't know if I can remember. My heart is cold like December. Who broke my heart can remember. Tell me to leave her alone. God, I don't know if I can remember. God, I don't know if I can remember. I'm drinking honey right now. Hope I don't crash all I'm out. If you see me out of town, hope I'm all in now. Lost my mind to this cup, it's unbearable now. Fuck the store, they run out of Sprite, oh wow. I don't feel bad when I'm high, I can't touch the sky. If I die late at night, know that I was high. Cried so many nights, but said I was fine. For my demons, I can fight them all, I'm on a high. I can play this song back, I'ma cry a while.